Hey guys, it's your girl Fiery Moon. Just here to do a quick what do you need to know reading. Know that I've been, taking a break, but I feel, guided to, give a check on the energy. So this is just going to be a quick what do you need to know right now reading. So hopefully it's not too long. You guys know this is a general reading. It's not tied to any specific zodiac sign. So as I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that energy is vice versa or interchangeable. And it can pertain, to you or, someone that you are connected to energetically. And know that we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So this could be going on within you. Or, it may be playing out with another person, place, or thing. So again, take what resonates and leave the rest. And let's, jump right in and see what do we need to know right now as a collective. What do you need to know right now? Starting off with the energies of the 7 oracles, or oracle of the 7 energies, sorry. So what messages do we need for the collective in regards to what we need to know right now? What messages do we need for the collective? So we have, bottom of the deck is Roots of Abundance. So what I'm feeling off of this is, it feels like an energy of I feel like roots may be, being placed or like not placed, but there's almost like a want to lay a solid and stable foundation when it comes to stability. For some of you, that could be financial. Or you may have, done this, whether you've gotten a new job, even maybe a promotion. Or it could be, in regards to like a relationship as well. Because I'm almost getting like an Ace of Pentacles vibe off of this card. For some of you, it may even be a new home. Because I do see like a keyhole there. Or you may be unlocking some type of abundance within yourself. But let's see what comes out. What do we need to know in regards to the energy for the collective? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, and understanding do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy? What's going on? What messages do we need for the collective? It's too many. Give me less cards, please. Okay, so we have out the spirit of gratitude, and then we have feeling the world, bottom of the deck we have time machine, and then great and full with the royal you. And I just want to say, like, wow. Because with the time machine energy, this is giving me like Wheel of Fortune vibes. I want to almost say like the time is now. And then with great and full, it's giving me, you know, an Ace of Cups vibes, which is like some type of ultimate fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment is what I want to say. Whether this is something that may be coming into you, it could just be how you're feeling. Like, how can I... Like, I almost feel like almost like a giddiness, like, but it's a happy, like, how can I describe what I'm feeling right now? It's like almost like I feel like a burst of like joy. Is really the only way, but it's like on the inside, like jumping for joy. That's what I feel. And with the royal you, it's like, again, like for some of you, this is all happening within yourself. It's almost like this is something that you know, it's almost like you took advantage of something. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like maybe there was an opportunity or a chance or a time to do something. And instead of you like almost questioning it, it's like it was like right place, right time. And you went for it and you did it. And for some of you, like, this was like almost like an evolution of the self with the royal you. Like, I feel like almost like a spiritual upgrade. And with the spirit of gratitude and feeling the world, really what I feel this is saying is like you're like basking in the moment. Like, literally, I feel like the spirit of gratitude is what's moving within you. Like, you're grateful and you're, you know, enjoying almost what you're feeling with feeling the world. Like, emotionally, I feel like you're content. Mentally, I feel like you're balanced. And if you're not, because time and energy is fluid, this, you know, may not be happening right now for some of you. So for some of you, this could have already happened. And you're in this energy of like, what do they say, like a kid at the candy store? I just heard, like, you know, being crowned. I want you guys to kind of see the cards, because I think I'm going to leave the bottom of the deck out. Pardon me. Okay. Well, you'll see most of them, but yeah. I don't know, that's just, you know, what I'm feeling. I also feel like there may be even some type of acceptance that you've coming into, or almost like a realization of your emotions, is what I want to say. I'm getting off of feeling the world. I'm going to leave these out. We'll just leave it like it is. All right, we're going to dig a little bit deeper. I'm using the Psychic Tarot. Tell me more about what we need to know in regards to the energy right now. Yeah, because I feel like for some of you, if you're currently in this energy, especially with this great and full, there could be, you know, an offer and an emotional offer coming in for you. And I'm hearing right now, Maxwell's Fortunate. I don't know if that song may resonate for some of you. If not, definitely, you know, listen to the song, and there may be an additional message in there for you. Messages do we need in regards to this energy and spirit? What do we need to know right now? And if you're not in this energy yet, with the spirit of gratitude and feeling the world, it's almost like saying, like, you know, be grateful for what you have, where you are. And the way that you do that is, you know, like by exploring, you know, your emotions, it's almost like taking a practical look at what you feel. Or looking at, you know, your feelings, you know, with some practicality behind it, if that makes sense. And by doing that, then this is what you'll be coming into with the Time Machine, Great and Full, and the Royal You. This is actually like almost like the ultimate, you know, self-love and, you know, like a realization of the self. So it's like you're, you know, turning the wheel. Let's see. I just feel like there's also like almost an opening up, almost like a blossoming happening as well. Yeah, like, wow. So bottom of the deck we have material and spiritual prosperity. And like I said, I feel that very balanced energy. Like balanced in the head and the heart. You know, emotionally and physically. And it's like, you know, you're, like I said, it's like just, I feel like there's a taking in, a basking in the moment. And I said there was also, like, I feel like recognition, or like I said, being crowned with the royal you. And then we have recognition and reward. We've had like the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups energy that I felt already. And it could have came from you, you know, taking, you know, the time out to work, you know, with yourself, with solitude. There could have been a period of isolation. For some of you, you are in this period of isolation and solitude. Some of you, this is almost giving me like hermit energy. And I just feel like balance, like within it all. What messages do we need? What do we need to know right now? What do we need to know right now? What do we need to know right now? Give me some room here. All right. So what we have out, we have discontent and boredom, which is like the Four of Cups. Then we have deception and envy with spiritual strength. That came out together. And then what also came out together, we have victory and success, choose wisely, and temptation. So for some of you right now, I feel like you're in this, Four of Cups energy. The Four of Cups does speak to like being discontent, being bored. Almost an energy of like, how can I put, there's like a fixation on, past things, whatever that may be for you, people, places, and things, but there's almost like a fixation on something that, is causing you to maybe not even see this energy that is coming in for you. Off of the Four of Cups, I also get like the energy of avoidance. So some of you may even be, feeling this discontent and boredom due to an avoidance of wanting to, take a look at your emotions. And it's almost like by you doing that with the deception and envy and the spiritual strength, it's almost like, because this can be like a Seven of Swords energy, this deception and envy. But I also feel like an energy of you like creating an illusion or self-deception on how, like, how can I put it? It's almost like of your power. Like, you feeling like you're like, I feel like the best way I can put it is like, I feel like you're creating a block. For yourself through like an illusion. Like, and it's kind of like, I almost want to say like, that you're doing this because you're looking out from under the mask, but you're looking away from like the strength that you have, like it's like you almost feel like you lack, like you're lacking something spiritually. With the spiritual strength. And for some of you, it's almost like you may be seeing this within another person or a situation that you're in, or they're seeing it in you. But it's like something is being seen, and almost like what is being seen is like you're not happy in something. But this card is also like giving me an energy of, you know, like, again with the 9, like hermit vibes of this being shown to you. You could be being shown some deception and envy. You could be seeing the truth of a situation, or, you know, some type of truth within yourself. Because, you know, like the depiction on the traditional 4 of Cups is, you know, he's staring at 3 cups, and the Ace of Cups is, you know, being offered, but he's not seeing it. But with the way that these cards are facing each other, I feel like you may be deliberately not trying to look at something, but what you're feeling about it is, you know, you're not happy is the best way that I can say it. Because it's like you're seeing the truth, but you don't want to like almost recognize what you're seeing. But whatever it is, like, the divine spirit is showing you. And it's like almost by showing you this is trying to uplift your spiritual strength. If you feel like that's what you're lacking, but I don't feel that you're lacking it. And then with victory, success, choose wisely, and temptation, this is like the 6 of Wands. So it's almost like, for some of you, you may be at a crossroads where you want to, you know, move forward. You know, the 6 of Wands is, you know, movement energy. It's victory, it's success. It's, you know, on the positive side, you know, moving forward, you know, confidently. But with the choose wisely here, it's like you have a choice to make. Are you going to stay stuck? Because the temptation is like devil energy, which it could be, you know, something that you feel like you're obligated to, but you want to move away from. So are you going to choose to go towards what would bring you victory, success, and almost happiness? Or are you going to choose to stay stuck in this energy of, you know, temptation? Whether that's a person, place, a thing, addiction, a relationship, a job that is, you know, not healthy for you. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have hope, which is like almost star energy. So for some of you, this is like a need for healing. This is telling you to, you know, have hope. But it's like with mental conflict, is giving me, this is like the 2 of Swords. Like you're not, like you just don't believe it. You don't believe it. And whether that you don't believe that you can attain this energy, or like you can't, it's almost like you can't believe what is being shown to you. Tell me about deception and envy. Tell me about deception and envy. One more. So with deception and envy, we have authority and wisdom, which in the traditional tarot is the Emperor and the Hierophant. What's up? So for some of you, this deception and envy that you're seeing could definitely be in regards to work or a masculine energy that is of authority, like a boss. Or, this could be another person. It could be a spouse, a friend, a family member. But you're seeing either like the falseness of this person, or this is you, like seeing how it's almost like a need for control of the situation. And maybe like the belief systems that you had, like you're seeing the falsity in that. And by you seeing the falsity in that is what, like, how can I put it? Like, I feel like that's why it's being almost exposed to you, so that you can stop deceiving yourself. Because the Hierophant and the wisdom here is, higher learning. It is also represents, like commitments and contracts. But like I said, for some of you, it could be like you could be almost questioning what you've learned from a family dynamic. And for some of you, I'm getting loyalty off of the dog here. But it almost feels like you being like almost set in your ways. Because especially with the way, like he's like an emperor, like you see his arms are crossed. He's not open. He's not willing to budge. He's like set in his ways. You're seeing how that has been like almost hurting and not helping you. And then with patience and planning on the bottom, this is almost giving me like an energy of how can I put it? Like needing to like take a step back almost. And, like really, really, like I'm being drawn back to this card. Look at what you're feeling, like almost through a practical lens. Let's see, what is this victory and success? And then we'll look at this temptation energy as well. Tell me about victory and success. Because there is a choice that has to be made. So for the Six of Wands, it's the heart chakra. So are you going to follow your heart? And for some of you, the way to this victory and success is through the heart. Through, your heart chakra. And by way of following your truth with the Ace of Swords, which would then cut out the mental conflict that you're going through. And allow for a transformation. What is this temptation? Tell me about temptation. That's too many. Tell me about temptation. couple chunks of cards, so I'll take them. So clarifying temptation, we have the Nine of Cups, which says with fulfillment of wishes. We have accelerated motion and patience. And so with this clarifying this temptation, or devil energy, whether that be addictions, toxic relationships, it's like overindulgence. For some of you, there is, with the fulfillment of wishes being like a Nine of Cups energy, some of you may be like almost like overindulgent and drinking as a way to like almost like escape. But then with accelerated motion being the like an Eight of Wands energy, which is fast forward movement, it's saying like how can I put this? If by choosing to almost like stay bound, it's like you're sacrificing your happiness, forward movement, and almost like how can I put it, like staying imbalanced. Like this energy is blocking you from this, your wish, like your happiness. But I also feel like it's kind of like, for some of you, you feel like that catch-22 energy as well. Because you could be obligated to a job. It could be, a family situation. You may feel obligated to a relationship, but it's not healthy. So it's like sacrificing your emotional contentment to just create balance with others, when you can do this, for yourself outside of this temptation. Like, because I almost feel like, give me one more for this temptation. Yeah. Because we got the suffering in silence card. So it's like you're enduring something at the expense of your own happiness and forward movement. And with patience here, it's like the Temperance card. But temperance trumps the devil. So, it's almost like, are you gonna like sacrifice that for the contentment of others? Because the first card out was the boredom and discontentment and boredom. So, and that's all, you're alone on this card. So it's like, are you going to continue to suffer in silence? Like almost keeping your heart in a cage? Or are you gonna allow yourself to follow what you're feeling in your heart? Because for some of you, there is like an overindulgence in this temptation energy that you need to learn how to, moderate with the Eight of Wands and the Temperance card. There's some moderation that needs to be learned. But it's only because, like, you're silently suffering that it, like, has a hold on you. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Balance. It's almost like you need to come to a common ground. Are you going to choose to do what you feel is right for you, or are you going to sacrifice your happiness, your growth, your contentment for the satisfaction of others? And it comes by way of you, having this illusion that you're in control, like, or that need to be in control of a situation. Like, it's like you don't want to relinquish control. Give me one more for the Emperor. Emperor, because it's like you want to do the right thing. Yeah. It's almost like, because we have clarifying the Emperor, positive movement forward and new beginnings. So it's like you want to do the right thing, but it's like you want to do the right thing in your own way. Like, you want to have it go your way, and it's because of your need for control. This is the Strength card. But it's almost like by letting go of that need for control is how you allow yourself to be open to receive this energy right here. But it's almost like, instead of you, if you're not currently in this energy, I hate to say it this way, but it's the only way that I can put it, is like you're ungrateful. And it's like you want what you want, when you want it, how you want it. And not being willing to, like, almost be flexible. It's like learning compromise. It's like where you should compromise, you don't. And where you shouldn't, you do. But it just leaves you feeling like low. So I'm going to get a guidance or advice card from the energies of the 7 oracles, and then that'll be the message. What's the guidance or advice in regards to what we need to know in this energy and spread? Yeah, it's almost like your intentions might be in the right place, but there's like a lack of integrity to an extent. Like you're not executing it the right way. So what we have out for the guidance or advice is the Uncharted Sea, and the bottom of the deck is a married motive, which speaks to, needing to, make sure that your intentions are in the right place. What's your motive behind doing what you're doing? Is it to, intentionally, like, create, or how can I put, not like create, but Well, it can be create the illusion that you're in control, that you're this, this big boss energy, but it's like a facade, because this is how you really feel. An emperor, a true emperor, doesn't feel like this. And it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, it's just masculine energy. Like there's almost like a need to like want to dominate people, places, and things, is what I feel. But let's see what this Uncharted Sea says. So it says, the key concepts: stepping into the unknown without a map, moving beyond your comfort zone, choosing to do things differently, trusting in the ebb and flow of life, being in the dark and letting curiosity lead, the faith that all will be well. Your comfort zone is sometimes exactly that, a safe, familiar harbor you finally come to in yourself. You have a sense that you don't need more than what is available right where you've landed in life. Now, however, is not one of those times. Like the Archetypal hero's journey, the universe is inviting you to step into uncharted waters. Something is stirring, adventure is calling. You may want to resist this urge because it will involve leaving your comfort zone. But embarking on this journey is essential for your well-being. Navigating the uncharted aspects of yourself means you won't have a map because no one else has ever been here. On this journey, you cannot rely on the help you would typically expect from others who have gone before you. This new territory is yours to explore. You're invited to be a pioneer, a path maker, a magical cartographer who draws your own map, or who draws your map with your own life force as the ink. This is the day to dive into a novel experience and fully immerse yourself in the new. You don't know what this sea of possibility has in store for you, so stay curious and refrain from judgment or the need to label. Give yourself some time and freedom to be curious, without the limitations and boundaries projected by your memories or expectations. You are in an amazing place right now, and you will never be the same for surveying these waters. Yeah. And like I said, you have a choice. Are you going to, this is this card right here, moving forward through the heart, uncharted sea. Or this comfort zone in which you're silently suffering with this devil energy, the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the Temperance card. This is, what's at stake for you. So there is a choice to be made. Your comfort zone, or like I just feel like, what is it? A whole new world. So yeah, that's what you need to know right now. Like ultimately the decision is up to you, but you have, like I already said, like you have the awareness. You may not want to accept it or look at it or believe it or even feel that you deserve it. But if by you not, almost taking that leap of faith, you'll be doing a disservice to yourself. So what you need to know right now is, you need to like really take a look at how you feel. Because this journey is yours and yours alone. So are you gonna be the one to, write your story, or are you gonna continue to let, the past, people, places, things, and experiences continue to, you know, hinder you from actually growing. 'Cause like I said, it's like your intentions are in the right place, but you just want things, you know, how you want them. And I mean, we all do to an extent, but there has to be like compromise. You have to, you know, be willing to be flexible, be willing to be vulnerable to an extent, and not be so rigid. Alright, so that's what you need to know right now. As always, I thank you guys for tuning in with me. As always, sending love and light out to you all. I am still taking a little break, but I felt guided to, you know, at least get the message out there. I feel good to be able to share this with you guys, but I still have, you know, some things to, you know, take care of. And, you know, time-wise right now, I just don't have the time to, you know, dedicate, at least right now, to, you know, the daily oracle messages. And, you know, I'm moving around a lot. Cancer season started off it just took off for me. So, you know, I said, you know, I was guided to take this break. So, but you know, I felt some type of way. So I just wanted to get, you know, a quick reading. I was like, Spirit was like, okay, you can do this one. But, you know, like I said, when I'll be back, you guys will know. I did want to at least be back by the mid-monthlies, but I'm still not, you know, sure at this part. And I'm just going with, you know, I'm coming out of the ebb and I'm just flowing. So, but also, you know, keeping, you know, God and my spirit guide, allowing them to, you know, guide me along this journey. So as always, I thank you for tuning in with me. And I will see you guys, you know, on the next one, whenever that is. Definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, I hope everyone is enjoying this Cancer season. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.